So, Dr. Maurer, you are a prolific general surgeon. And my question to you is about your experience with laparoscopic and MIS surgery in general surgery. Why don't you tell me a little about your practice? What you do, how many surgeries you have done, and your residency, and so on.
Well, I'm a general surgeon, so I do a lot of laparoscopic gallbladder surgery and colons and spleens and things like that. During my residency, I didn't do any laparoscopic surgery. I learned how to do it the week after residency.
May I ask when it was?
That would have been in 82 or so.
82, okay.
And after doing a few hundred laparoscopic gallbladder surgeries, I took a course at the local university, and the instructor, I found out, had only done 20 or 30 laparoscopic.
Well, you have done
surgeries
400.
when I've done several hundred. So he was a little surprised at that. And it seems like the academic people were kind of late adopters of laparoscopic surgery for some reason. It took them 5 or 10 years to catch up to the private practice doctors.
During your residency, did the laparoscopic existed outside of the academic?
It existed a little bit in GYN surgery, but not in general surgery.
Okay, okay. And why do you think it's so hard? Why are academics too late to this new technology?
Well, when we first started doing it, my previous residency instructors would ask why I was doing it laparoscopically, because they said, you get such good results with the open surgery, why would you change it?
So why did you change it?
Well, because the patients heal 3 times faster. They have
Okay.
much less post-op discomfort, much faster recovery. The end result is the same, but the surgery is much easier on the patient.
Okay, and you said that there was something similar experience with the mesh. Can you tell me a little about that mesh?
Well,
What you know about all of it?
Well, with hernia repairs, a guy named Lichtenstein in California came out with a tension-free herniaplasty paper that showed his experience with placing mesh in the groin for inguinal hernia repair. And he got recurrence rates in the 4% range, I believe, and no one else in the country was anywhere close to that. It was so much better than anyone else. Even the people who wrote books about hernia repairs weren't getting results like that. So nobody believed them initially until they started doing it, and they saw, well, yeah, we're getting good results too, and it hurts less too.
Yeah, and this experience with late academic being late adapters is nothing new in your experience.
No, it depends, I think, a little bit on where the procedure develops, but there are so many more non-academic surgeons than academic surgeons that a lot of things are being developed outside of the universities.
So in your experience, open versus MIS or laparoscopic in your field, what do you think the impact of that has been in the general surgery and to the economy and to the health of the patient?
Well, we do almost everything laparoscopically now, and if you can cut 2/3 or even just a half off of their recovery, that's a lot less expense in the hospital, and of course a lot less pain.
Is there any question in your community about the superiority of the MIS?
None.
None. And but it took how many years for the
Took
for the adoption?
5 to 10 years for the academic places to fully adopt that.
Okay. And what do you think? The learning curve is, and in your
It
situation.
depends a lot on the surgery that you're talking about. If it's a surgery that you already know how to do in an open way, like gallbladder surgery, you know the anatomy, you're very familiar with it. The approach is pretty much the same. It's just not with a big incision. Then probably 10 or 20 cases is plenty to know what you're doing and be safe. Some other things might be a little bit more complicated and take more time.
Okay. And what is the range of your experience in general surgery and laparoscopic? How many of those have you done?
Gallbladder surgery is probably 8,000 or 9,000.
Excellent. Wow. So you're an expert on this. By
Everybody
any
does-
standard
that's-
of care.
That's the way we all do them now. They're all that way.
Yeah.
When I started doing them that way, when I started doing laparoscopic surgery, I was very busy. I was doing 8 or 10 gallbladders every week because nobody else was doing it here. So.
But you told me as well something that the moment that the academic notice that patients are not going to them anymore, that's when they start really seriously looking into
Yeah,
that.
they noticed a steep drop in their gallbladder patients because the people who used to go to the university to get their surgery because they wanted a university experience.
So the economic
Now they
enforced
realized, they realized that the university experience was 3 times longer and more painful, so they stopped going there, and their business dropped off, and that really caught their
so
attention.
at the end it was a business decision.
In part, yeah.
In part, excellent. Well, thank you so much for your
My pleasure.
experience.